I'm bored. What plaything can you offer me today?
An obscure body in the SK system, Your Majesty. The inhabitants refer to it as the planet Earth.
Hey everybody, this is Joe. We're out here in the ocean. We're out here with the Dragonflite 95, and I just got it back from Angel at Nevada 08. He has a YouTube channel. Check out the links below. You have to sit there and watch his videos. I was sitting there having a very hard time getting all the rigging of all of the sails and everything whatsoever, and I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out in the manual. I was having a little bit of a rough time, so I contacted Angel at Nevada 08, and he said he could do it, no problem. Smart, technical guy, knows a lot about RC airplanes, boats, cars, probably knows a lot more than most of us know. Very smart guy. Nevada 08, he has a channel, check him out. He did it for me. Doesn't like to be on camera. He has a video, he has a channel, he never shows himself, but here we are. But I wanted him to do, he knew how to tie knots and do rigging, and I'll tell you something right now. I just could not figure this thing out. So basically, I'm gonna let him take over. It's a little windy out here. He's got it all rigged up for me. I'm really sorry that I couldn't do that showing, but he's gonna do a little explanation. Hopefully this will help out. Did an excellent job. And I'll show a little bit more up close, but this thing is really blowing out here in the wind. So let's get this thing in here, because this thing is blowing all over the place and it's getting ready to storm here. I don't know where the hell I'm gonna fit this in the house.
that was one of my
This thing is huge. I mean, I'll get a
beauty too. Like, I did not want anything to happen to it, you know. She's such a beauty, especially with all the sails all
yeah, it is.
Like
It's a pretty professional boat, you know what I'm saying?
That's another thing. So,
you know,
all right, so a few of the things that I was seeing, you always want to loosen this. This is pretty much the main
main sail.
The main boat. The main boat.
Now, why would I loosen that?
So you loosen the pressure on the mast here,
right?
So normally, you know, when you go sailing, you want that to be pretty tight, and there's a specific measurement to it.
Yeah,
you'll see it on the book.
Yeah.
But when you are not sailing, you want to loosen all that stuff up, so there's no extra tension on the on all your sails and lines on here.
So I would just loosen it up when I'm transporting it, maybe.
Pretty much. I mean, I saw a few other people actually take the whole rigging off and put it out in a separate box.
Really? Well, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. I definitely don't recommend you try to do anything like that.
Did you put any like little, like on the knots, any type of little glue?
Every single knot is glued.
You did?
Together.
Yeah, good. Okay, good.
Every single one of these cuts, every single knot has glue on it.
Good.
To keep it from coming loose eventually in the future, you know what I mean? It was just a very involved process. Here's one of the battery packs if you want to change out of that lithium ion. It did came with
it came with a lithium. See, I asked them, I said, doesn't this get powered by a lithium ion? And
it does have a tiny little, actually it's a lithium phosphate.
Because I knew it had one, and you know what the guy at Dragonflite itself told me? He goes, no, it doesn't have one of them. You have to use 4 AA's. I sent him that stuff. I go,
4 AA's were for the controller.
And he said, no, you need 4 in here, you need 4 in there. And I was like,
so no, it came with a little pack for you to use 4, but it also had the rechargeable battery and the charger. This is the charger
it did
for this little battery right here.
Wow, thank you for explaining that.
Definitely works out pretty well. I mean, it's a lot of the information that I was talking to you about, it's right on here.
Yeah,
you'll see. You might need to do a little bit of a setup just to get the angles perfectly right. I did the best I could to set it up. You saw the video.
You put a fan on there. I go, look.
Yeah, that was the only way to get the sails to actually open and work. Because if you move the servo, all the servo does is loosen up the lines and let the sails out or in. But so if I didn't have a fan,
because it's all the wind.
You wouldn't see anything pretty much. So I am actually very, very interested in seeing how this thing works out in the water.
I mean, next week I'm gonna get it out in the water.
I definitely. I'd love to come out and join you. I'll follow you around with my drone, or we'll do something.
Yeah,
I'd definitely be super interested, because looking at it while I was doing it, I got super interested in sailboats as well. I'm not gonna
Well, this
lie.
is the first one, you know, these guys, you see a lot of things, they race them and everything,
Yes,
you know,
yes.
they're out racing. I was like I was trying to find somebody to do this, and you know, and I said, Angel's a smart guy. He knows a lot about this RC stuff, more so to me. He knows about, you know, a lot about the adjustments and the technical stuff and everything about it. So, and you did it, man. You did it really fast, man. Like one day.
Interest me. Things that are a little bit of a challenge just catch my attention, and it's such an awesome piece of machinery.
It is.
Honestly, it seems a lot like a scale racing sailboat. I mean, it has all the parts that are regular.
Well, you see them doing the regattas, they call them, and they're doing those races. And is explain a little bit in the manual about this remote, this transmitter.
It actually only has 2 servos on it.
Yeah.
So the one servo for letting out the sails is this one. So you would let out the sails like this. And pulling back in, that's all you would be doing with the sails. Yeah. And then with this, you would operate the servo. Oh. Very simple.
And which one's the rudder? Which one's
this will be the rudder.
Okay.
The rudder servo.
I don't see the rudder.
It's off. Everything's off.
Oh yeah, the rudder's
sitting in here.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We don't. There's a power button over there and everything.
There's a power button.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. We don't have to turn. No.
All right.
I'll figure it out. Well, what's this one for? You said
this will only let out the sails. So this opens up the sails.
So you would open that up,
and then this will close them back up.
Now, what would be the purpose of that? Would you have it?
So,
just to explain it.
Pretty much, so you can catch the wind and move around. You know, utilizing the wind.
Right.
So as you can see here, when the wind is going away from you, you open up the sails so that it catch the wind. Right. Then follow it all the way down windward, downwind with the open sails, and you start closing them in as you start trying to make the turn. And
okay, all right. Well, you'll learn more by doing it, putting it in the water and dicking around.
When I saw this, I was super interested in seeing that working. Honestly, I would really like to watch you try this out and see.
We're definitely gonna have to do that.
It seems super interesting to me.
The reason I got this, there's a guy I subscribe to. His name's Jeff in Lower Alabama. He does planes and boats, and he told me about. I said, "Where did you get that?" Now he has a Dragonflite 65, which is the smaller one, and this is the 95, the newer one. And I watched his videos. He got some really good explanation about how to sail and everything. So we'll check some of those out too.
That'd be very interesting. But I think you might have gotten me into the sailing aspect of RC as well, because this thing is just something else, man.
It's $435 on Dragonflite. I'll put some links down in the description on where we got it. I'll put your link in for your channel. Get people out there, check out his channel, because he does a lot of flying and boats and drones and everything. Who's your other buddy?
Bob.
Bob?
RTW Everything Outdoors.
Yeah,
man. We got another buddy, Wise RC and Hobbies up there in Binghamton.
Cool. Well,
if it wasn't so windy, we could have done something.
We probably could have, you know. But we'll meet up in a couple of weeks. We'll make some time. We'll get up there. Maybe took it up, gave him all the information and everything whatsoever. Gave him the manual, gave him everything, rigged it up. Looks beautiful. I'm going to show you some up close videos of it about how he did all the bosey and everything whatsoever. He told me, he sat there and says, you know, the back bosey with this main sail. He said all you want to do with that is when you're transporting it, you want to make sure it's loose, so there's no strain on the mast. So he said, you know, all you do is basically you just pull down on the bosey, pull that down, tighten that up, and see how that's tight. And what he said, make sure that this part right here is lined up pretty close to that eye screw right there. But I want to give you a little update, and this is it. I could not sit there and show you an instructional video about how to sit there and get this all together. He did it for me. I'm going to show you up close with the knots. So let's take a look at everything that he did. Look at how beautiful he did these beautiful knots right there. Put glue on each of the knots so they would hold in. Goes all the way up. Ties it off. Did a lot of nice rigging over here. Look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Got it all set up with the servo and everything. Got everything set up. It is looking gorgeous. Isn't that nice? Dude, you did a wonderful flipping job. Yeah, beautiful. We're out there in the ocean sailing already. Just want to give you some nice close-ups. Nice close-ups. Everything that he did. Isn't that gorgeous? And he said, you just want to loosen this when you're transporting. Take a lot of stress off the mast. It's absolutely stunning. It's huge. It's huge. Beautiful, beautiful. So watch the video. I owe all the credit to him. Angel at Nevada 08. You have to sit there and watch his channel, subscribe to him, check him out. Anybody, I'm always willing to help out. Anything whatsoever, help promote the channel. Anybody that gives me a hand, I'm there for them 100%. If you need help with anything, questions or anything about the rigging or anything, I suggest you direct it right onto his channel. Ask him. He'll sit there and answer. Just watch one of the videos, sit there and say, hey, I was watching Drone Man Productions about the Dragonflite 95 and the sailing rigs and everything whatsoever. He'll tell you all about that. Okay, he'll tell you what he did. A master at what he did. Thank you very much for watching. We're going to go out sailing, and I certainly appreciate any support, questions, likes. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Have a great day. Drone Man Joe out, and thank Nevada Angel at Nevada 08. We're going to get out and we're going to meet up and we're going to sit there and do more. All right.